Alright, what's up everyone? It's JZ96, aka Jimmy from Cyrocaust, and we're talking about Tag, the power of paint or something like that. Alright, this is a 3D platforming puzzle game, and I guess you could say it's a real blast, if you get what I'm saying. You're walking around with this little beach blaster or whatever, and it's got three kinds of paint. The green kind makes you jump, the red kind makes you go really fast, so you go, and the blue kind, is Spider-Man. So that's kind of cool. And well, this is a really cool game. It comes up with really creative ways to use the paint. There's also this little water kind of thing you can get if you suck at this game like I do and you fuck up. Like, you can clean up all the paint with the water. So that's kind of cool. And then some of these puzzles, like this one, like the third level in, really fucking stressful. You just missed by a little bit. You just come on, I had that. And also, might I add that it's actually kind of cool the way the game kind of leaves you with this empty canvas, and you kind of just paint all over it, and then it ends up working. And I know what you're thinking, it's a big waste of time to do all that painting, but it's really the build-up to see whether or not it worked. So it's pretty cool. So the game's just pretty cool. You combine the different kinds of paint to solve puzzles, and you do that a lot. And then here, a lot of levels will have like gimmicks, like this one has the train. You gotta run across that. There's another cool puzzle. You jump off of that thing and use the sticky paint to catch the building in midair, like Spider-Man, right? Like, look at that. That's pretty cool. There are a lot of different kinds of puzzles. Now it kind of fucked me over there. On the other hand, half of the game, it holds your hand, like right there. That sign's literally telling you what to do. And for such a short game, the tutorial is almost on every part of the level of the game. So like right here you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna do something creative and cool. The game just tells you to do it right over there on that sign right there. So I mean, it's not really getting creative. The game's telling you what to do, and then you just do that 20 times and you're done with the game. That's pretty much what this is. Right here, see this clip? This is the last level. You just saw that sign on like the 4th level. This is the last level, still telling you what to do. It's probably because there's like such a gimmick to the game, the jump and the speed paints and all that kind of stuff. The game's just afraid if it doesn't do that you're gonna get too lost, you're not gonna know what you're doing, you're gonna think it's a terrible game. So to play it safe, it just kind of does that. But it's also riddled with glitches, especially the stick. I can't stand the stick painting. I mean, look at that. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to hang. You're supposed to flip gravity over, kind of flip gravity over. You're supposed to have your feet on the ground, not just hanging from it like you decide to kill yourself because the stick paint barely works. Oh, and the last puzzle. Don't get me started on the last puzzle. The last puzzle was literally half of the time I spent playing this game. Look at this. Look at this. How did I miss that? How do you miss that? And then every time you do the last puzzle, it's gonna be doing glitches all over the place like that, where it didn't flip the gravity over. And here I am hanging on my head again. Probably got blood rushing to the top of my head. But even if you get rid of the blue paint, you're just kind of chilling here, like whatever. I mean, just how does that even work? How does any of this even work? None of this makes any sense. Of course, now it flips over. Or when you use the green paint while you're flipped over, it just kind of keeps bouncing you off of it, and you're going nowhere. And look at that. How does what would even happen there? And then where do you end up? You end up at the bottom. You're always gonna end up at the bottom of that puzzle when you try to do something with it. You just keep getting stuck on the blue paint. And then when you finally get past that, the puzzle is as easy as ever. The game is too easy until the very end, and then you end up at the credits and you feel empty. That didn't feel like a final puzzle. It felt so riddled with glitches that you just couldn't even work with it. My biggest complaint about this game has to be the time I spent. I mean, it's literally a 20-minute game, half an hour game, stretching it out a bit. I mean, come on. It almost feels like I'm getting cheated. I mean, the game's free, but it's such a cool concept. I feel like the game developers are cheating themselves, just cutting it short like that. I don't know if they plan on expanding it. I've seen a couple other titles from them, so I don't think they're really going to be working more at this, but I mean, it's a really fun game. I'll leave a download link in the description. You guys should definitely check it out. It's a beautiful game, it's a good time, and all sorts of things. I just figured I'd give my 2 cents in on it. And if you guys like this series, you can recommend some other topics or games I should talk about, and I'd love to do it. Although I think all in all, I'm going to have to give this game a Bill Clinton out of 10. Thanks for watching. See ya.
Oh nigga, I ain't never give a fuck. I ain't never give a fuck. Oh my god. Oh shit, yo, I'm going to play.